a quick recap here of what happened yesterday. Let's get this up. So over here on the left, you can see I changed this layout just a little bit. You got the big green foot in the middle there. You can see we've currently raised $3,000. Let me just update the page just one more time, just in case. Yeah, we're still sitting at $3,000. The original goal was $2,500. So we're set there. Everybody who's made donations, unless you're anonymous, you're showing up there also as well. So thank you to everyone who has made a donation. If you want, I'll read off everybody's names, but maybe later. So we just did break $3,000 earlier today, not even an hour ago. So thank you all for that. And let's see, first images. Hold on a second. Get this over here so I can watch chat and videos as they're going by. Sparkly Vampire kicked your asses. Good job, guys. Apparently you don't, BW. Apparently you don't. Okay, so we're going to do pictures first. This first picture is just... oh, shit. I forget. Anyway, the orange thing. This is one of my prizes. Well, my prize for being the number 22 fundraiser last year. That was one of the things. And this is the very first picture. We're sitting in the VIP area. This is just for people that raised $1,000 or more last year. We all get to sit in this little private area, sit down, have some, peace and quiet mostly, and we got some croissants and little pastries and that shit, bananas, oranges, coffee, that kind of stuff. Of course, there's a start line. This is the group that was just before us. We started kind of late. We got up to the starting line kind of late, but this is the group in front of us. And that's me. The shirt I'm wearing is actually a shirt I got for Extra Life a couple years back. And the reason I'm wearing it says because it says powered by Twitch on the back. And you can see the little 22 on the back. That means I was the number 22 fundraiser last year. And there's the little sign they made up for us. You can recognize the picture probably. And of course there's me and the dogs in front of it. Or side of it. And this is the walk. This is all these yellow standing things. They're basically just pictures or team names of stuff of all the top fundraisers from last year. And this is the little city, I call it, of where everybody started. And this is the group of people that started behind us. Soon we would, currently not in last place, but soon they would be. And then they are chasing us behind. Again, there's this is a blanket actually. This is a decent sized blanket, and although it doesn't have my name on it, it does have the 22. So there's the pictures, and again, this is the quick look. So get rid of that, and then this is the only video I'm currently sharing with you guys. Well, actually, no, I take this back. This is a culmination of a couple of videos. It's only a few minutes long, and this is the walk at the very beginning. Not too long after that last picture where everybody's behind us. Those are the people that are coming up behind us here. You can see the rocket trudging along. This is like maybe a half mile in, so about a kilometer maybe at most. And what I'm pushing is their doggy stroller. I would not have finished without the stroller. I'm just going to say that right now. Without the stroller, I would not have finished. Oh, the hat is the BattleTech hat, because I was a Kickstarter for the BattleTech game, so I'm wearing the hat, and that's the Atlas hat. You can't really see it in the video so much, so it showed up better in the picture, of course. But it's got the Atlas face on the top, and then on the right-hand side of the brim, it says BattleTech. Nobody asked me about the hat. People asked me about my shirt, but not the hat, so that was kind of funny. The area with covered canvas looks intense. Yes, it was, Skyper. That's actually where there's different sponsors, because there's a bunch of sponsor tents and team tent people that raise a lot of money with their teams and stuff. They get tents and that kind of stuff. So that was kind of cool. There's Mickey making friends. Mickey made two really good friends when we were sitting in the VIP area. He basically tried to start a fight with a pit bull and a boxer. mainly because they weren't fixed, meaning they had their nuts still. And he does not get along with male dogs that are not fixed. He is, but he can sense in them that they are going to be more aggressive towards him, and he kind of like nips them at the bud, literally, before they get a chance to come at him. Is because you can always tell when a dog isn't fixed, is because they get their noses right into Mickey and Rocket's faces as soon as possible. And Mickey does not go for that. He snaps at her. And it's funny just to watch this larger dog go, what the hell? I wish I had got on video. Yeah. Liger bot. No, he's still recovering. So these are more videos. This is actually the first bridge that we're crossing over. As you can see, Rocket is currently in the stroller. He was kind of... This is within the first mile, roughly. Actually, no, it's right at the end of the first mile. And Rocket was starting to pant a lot. And he was kind of dragging it, so we threw him in the stroller. And he loved it. As you can see, he's just walking around. Mickey didn't really care. Then off to the left, just some water. Coming up. Again, this is San Diego. To our right is where we started. Can't really see it from here, and on the left you're going to be seeing a marina with the city of San Diego, downtown San Diego in the background. But this is the whole point we got the stroller, was so that the dogs wouldn't have to walk. Far distance over the left, that's downtown San Diego. Now it's Mickey's turn. Because Rocket was recharged, as you can see, he's dragging us. Mickey wanted a little bit of a break. Actually, Mickey didn't really care about a break. He just hopped in there. He just felt like he was left out. He just wanted to sit in there. He wasn't in there very long. As you can see, there was a lot of runners out yesterday. Apparently, there was another event going on for people that were running. I don't know how far they were running, but they were passing us both ways all along. As you can see, there's really no one behind us, but technically I'm not in last place yet, because the reason is, and this is not a joke, one of the wheelchairs blew a tire. I shit you not. Somebody that was being pushed in a wheelchair, one of the tires just collapsed, and the person actually fell, because it just went totally off balance. And they had to bring a truck in and van and stuff to get them in a chair and that kind of stuff. Okay, we basically fast forwarded here. This is the end of the walk. Again, this is the Hall of Fame, or the Walk of Fame, whatever you want to call it. All these yellow standing things. The orange, that's a team. And then when it shifts to white, that's like the number one spot, that first one. And then go all the way down. And you see that pole up on the left? My thing is the one right to the left of the pole there. That one's mine, right to the left. And then this is the very end. As you're walking in, finishing up, and you're gonna hear two songs here. The one you're hearing right now is being played right there at the end, and then when it switches over, they actually have a live band at the other end of the tent, so you can't see from here, but they're on the other side of the tents. That's just gonna switch over, and I actually almost collapsed here. Literally, because all these people just looking at me. You can't really tell from the video, but they're all just watching me. And right about here, I almost collapsed.
Our volunteers, no, okay.
I just want to congratulate him.
Okay.
And then the voice you heard was my wife, of course, the female voice. And the other voice you heard was, his name was John. He was actually one of the volunteers. He was my shadow. He'd been following me since about 1.5 miles in. Him and another guy, they caught up with me, and to inform me that I was officially in last place at 1.5 miles in. And they just said that, they were just going to walk with me, not because they thought anything was wrong, but just to keep me company and make sure everything was okay. And they just basically walked with us all the way, because at the time they actually caught up with me. My wife had stopped for a pit stop. She had to use the restroom, and the way the course was is you walk down the street where we're coming over the bridge, and then you make a U-turn farther up top, or farther along at the halfway mark, and then you come back, and you you go back underneath the bridge you walked over, and then you go underneath that, and then you go back over another bridge. And like I said, they caught up to me as I was approaching the halfway point, just to let me know that they're watching me and whatever. And they just basically stuck with us for the rest of the walk. We just talked to him and stuff. Found out that John, he actually lost his older brother to MS 30 years ago, and he actually has been volunteering for the MS Society at all their events here in San Diego for the past 30 years. And it's kind of cool to talk to him and, just to find out what the volunteers do and all that other fun stuff. But it was different. Just to talk to him. And then the other volunteer that was with us, he was actually originally from Arizona, but he moved over here. And we were talking to him and stuff because, I've got family over in Arizona. And we were just comparing notes, basically. But like I said, John he's a very cool guy. He never left. He stayed with us the whole time. And his job was basically, as we went through the different stops, because they have different rest stops. They had 3 of them. And as we passed through them, he said, "You guys are free to go. He's the last walker. Feel free to go." And as they did, they were all doing their cheering stuff and whatever. So it was kind of cool. But like I said, it was not easy. It was definitely not easy. Will I do it again? I don't know. Hey, Mark, welcome back. So that's the story. That's we'll stick to it. And for those of you just getting here, don't worry. If you want to stick around again, we'll probably go through this again in another 2 hours or so. We'll see how it goes.